Hello, today we will be presenting about the steroid hormones. What are actually a steroid hormone? A steroid hormones are major classes of hormones characterized as being fat-soluble organic compounds that can easily pass through cell membranes. Steroid hormones are also a group of hormones derived from cholesterol that act as chemical messengers in the body. There are five main classes of steroid hormones. The first one is progestogens, glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, androgens, and estrogens. Each of these main classes carry their different function.
Steroid hormones are not water soluble. They travel in the blood attached to the protein carriers. When steroid hormone arrives at their target cell, they dissociate from their protein carriers and pass through the plasma membrane of the cell. Some steroid hormones bind to the specific receptor protein in the cytoplasm and then move as a hormone receptor complex into the nucleus. Other steroids travel directly into the nucleus before encountering their receptor protein. The hormone receptor protein activated by binding to the hormone is now able to bind to specific region of the DNA. These DNA regions are known as the hormone response elements. The binding of the hormone receptor complex has a direct effect on the level of transcription that site messenger RNA. This messenger RNA is produced which then codes for the synthesis of specific protein.
So now I'm going to talk about non-steroid hormones. Non-steroid hormones are made up of amino acid. They are not fat soluble, so they cannot diffuse across the plasma membrane of the target cell. Instead, a non-steroid hormone binds to a receptor on the cell membrane. So the binding of the hormone triggers an enzyme inside the cell membrane. The enzyme activates another molecule called the second messenger, which influences processes inside the cell. So most endocrine hormones are non-steroid hormones, including insulin and thyroid hormones.
Okay, now let us talk about non-steroid hormone mechanism. This mechanism is employed by an amino acid hormone called a peptide hormone. These hormones cannot freely cross a membrane on a target cell. So, the non-steroid hormone first have to be bind together with the cell surface receptor. This is then an intracellular signaling cascade that occurs in order for the desired effect to take place. There is protein on the intracellular side of the target cell that are associated with the receptor. Most often, the protein that is involved is the G protein. This G protein is found next to an enzyme that converts the ATP into cyclic AMP, or we call it as CAMP. This is something that makes this mechanism unique. Cyclic AMP is called a second messenger because it signals a cascade of events that eventually change the enzymatic activity in a cell to cause the target cell response.
Next, we have the examples of non-steroidal and steroid hormones. Examples for steroid hormones are cortisol, aldosterone, testosterone, and estrogen. All of the examples are compromised of cholesterol. For norepinephrine, the structure is similar as dopamine but adding of OH in the structure. Of their structure consists of amine group. Next are the example of non-steroidal hormones. We have dopamine, serotonin, epinephrine, and norepinephrine. These examples are composed of amino acids.